Ooh, here we are today, guys. We got some big stuff. Thrashin Motorcycle Parts and Supply Company, Thrashing Supply, sorry. Sean and Josh, Triple M Moto Linkage. Look at this thing, guys. Woo-woo! Clean, simple, not too crazy. But the cool part is that we are completing both our foot control builds.
Yeah.
So Sean ran the Apex boards. We have the easy shifter, the short shifter on the left side. We both ran the
brake lever,
the adjustable brake lever,
and the P54 foot pedal.
P54 Slims.
Both black.
He's got the Apex. I ran the full-size Thrashin floorboards, bagger floorboards. I like them. They're pretty big and beefy. And then the only difference would be, well, that's the only difference really, that you ran Apex and I didn't.
That's it.
We both have a gold shifter peg. We both have the easy shifter and the short shifter lever. And now we're completing it by doing the bagger linkage.
Get to it.
Pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Follow along. Here we go. Well, guys, this is a knuckle buster. Oh, hang on. It's gotta show us flap. Ooh.
You can't get the flap up now. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Knuckle buster. It's a knuckle buster, guys. So it is in a tight space. Just to show you what was going on, Sean's working over here with the box wrench and these fins right here. They are unforgiving. The bike is cool, but these suckers are very sharp, and he just brushed his knuckle up against one. So anyway, to get the front of it off, there's this guy right here. Comes off the easy shift. Back end comes off right there. So you end up with a little nut here on the front. And then you gotta pull this one off in between. And pretty much what you're gonna need is a 7/16 box end wrench for that back portion, and you're gonna need at least a 1/2 inch maybe, and a 1/2 inch drive, and that's for the front. And then we're gonna be using these nice ARP bolts that it comes with, front and rear. So Thrashin really hooks it up. They hook it up with this nice instruction manual. Even their boxes are always nice, guys. Pretty simple. It just looks clean and it's going to match everything else. We also got that 243 LOC-TITE.
Alright, so basically you take the first one, the front one off, right? So if you watch our video, the short shift install, it's really easy. That's basically half the job. You take this retaining bolt, yeah, it's a 1/2 inch. Is it? Now you're making me question.
Yeah, I checked.
A 1/2 inch, okay. And then you need a 7/16 for the retaining nut on the back. And so
okay,
basically,
so you need both.
yeah,
Otherwise
so
it spins.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's funny. We already did this once.
Yeah, so well, that was it was a while ago. It was a while ago. So you take that one off, and then this one is the knuckle buster. Real big knuckle buster.
Yeah, for real.
It was right when I loosened it, so I'm just using a glove because I'm gonna have to do it on the other bike. And you just get a box wrench, 7/16 box wrench, and just loosen that bad boy up till it comes off. Yeah, it spins right off.
And then he's using the non-gloved hand to do it again.
Yep, because I want to get matching hands. That's what I want. Yeah, these fins are super sharp.
So that's my bike. We're gonna do that one, and then we got this guy to do. Yep. And
I just did another one on the other hand.
Yep. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet.
Oh, that's fine.
Quick and easy. So interestingly enough, you need to adjust your new linkage to the same length as your stock linkage. So obviously they're not the same length, but it's not that hard to do. You just have to loosen this screw until these two reach the same distance, which are pretty close. And then you tighten the bolt, or the nut here, down to wherever it needs to go to tighten it into place.
But I wouldn't do that yet, so we can adjust it.
Yeah, and so then that makes them the same length. And that's because they use this for a dyno, softail, and a bagger. So it makes it a multi-use linkage, essentially. I believe it would also come in handy if you did like a mid setup instead of forward controls. So you just need to adjust here and make these two eyelets line up to the same length. Cool?
Gonna do the other bike.
Yep. Sean's gonna work on the other bike, and then it'll be real easy to adjust both.
So box wrench on the inside, and this one I'd already pre-loosened, so pretty easy. Pop her off and just hand loosen the rest of it. Oh yeah, those are super oily.
Yeah. So we're gonna use our LOC-TITE. Hopefully not make a mess. Getting better at it. Ah, that was close. Share it, share it. Everyone else shares their LOC-TITE, right? It's not just us.
How'd you loosen yours, dude? Which way did you spin it?
You spin opposite directions, and then you do the tightener. So that's that guy.
It's on there tight, dude. Oh, it's going the wrong way. That's why.
Might make that guy difficult to tighten now.
It should be the same size. Oh, actually, it's probably bigger on.
There you go. Loosen.
All right, guys. So I'm back. I'm bandaged up, protecting the hand. Oh goodness. All right, so we're back here. Basically, had to bandage the hand and protecting it, but just to show you, got them adjusted, and those are pre-LOC-TITEd, both of them. So Josh is busy taking a phone call, so I'm going to start the install and get us started. All right. Try and get this thing on, dude.
So we got it all set up. You just got to tighten these up once you have it adjusted. We got our thread locker on, 243. Both sides, there's the old one. Here's the new one with the new thread locker. New thread locker, new nut. Adjust these guys so they're all good. And then back on the bike.
Perfect size. So the ARP bolts are going to be 3/8.
Okay, so ARP's 3/8, both front and rear, correct?
Yeah, and this I'm going to do, change this up. I'm going to put the ARP bolt going from the front.
Looks better that way.
Yeah, and it'll make it easier because I cannot get a socket on the back of that thing.
Got it. Fair enough. Fair
So
enough.
I can just use a box wrench on the back to hold the nut in place, and then use the 3/8 ARP bolt pattern to
get it on there.
Sounds good. And is the box wrench, what size is the box wrench?
The box wrench, I'm gonna, let's check. I don't think it's still gonna be 7/16. Oh, it's half inch.
Half inch. So half inch box wrench on the back side.
Yep,
ARP is 7/16.
ARP is 7/16.
So ARP in the back.
On the front,
and
or the back and the front, both the same size.
With half inch box wrench in the back here. And that's how you're gonna tighten the two in the front, and then the back one's just threaded, so you just throw it straight in. And then you got your bagger linkage done. Pretty stoked. So this is what it looks like when your bike's a mess and there's no bagger linkage on it. But we're getting there. Sean's over there working on his. Time to get going. Yep, I got the Thrashin part pointed out. Don't mind the messy bike. We got the short shifter, peg shifter tip, floorboards, easy shifter, adjustable bagger linkage, both bikes now. Oh, even got the cover. We're going all Thrashin, huh?
Yeah, dude.
It is hot.
It's hot.
Super hot.
But yeah.
Well, but Dyno, and we'll give you guys a little our thoughts on the end of it. I like the fact that you can adjust it. You were actually able to adjust yours so that it fits better for your foot.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think that's kind of a cool feature too.
Absolutely. And don't forget, like,
subscribe,
comment.
Yeah.
Ring the bell for the notifications.
For sure, dude.
We're uploading every Friday.
Friday around 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10.
As best as we can.
Give us a plus or minus because...
Follow our Instagram.
Yeah,
our TikTok's kind of coming along. We're trying.
Yeah.
TikTok's kind of a hard one for us, but we're working on it.
Yeah, follow along, and you know, like we say, we got limited time, so we try and squeeze it in when we can. But
whether that's wrenching or riding.
Exactly. So what do you think of the bagger linkage?
So bagger linkage, I think it needs a little adjustment as far as where you want it to be. Essentially, it works great with easy shifter. It definitely needs a little adjustment, but it actually, funny enough, I find it slipping into neutral a little bit more easily.
Agreed.
So yeah, I don't know why, because we adjusted it to the same length.
I don't know.
Maybe it just pivots a little bit better.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it.
It's a solid product. I'm glad we completed our foot control setup.
That's one thing done.
For sure. So, as always, you gotta
subscribe, comment,
hit the bell,
all right,
and do as we do. You know, you might not be able to get out and ride, but tool on your bike a little bit.
Yeah.
And
find time on two wheels.